Good morning, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2018 Subaru Forester. This is the limited edition. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we'll pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really good, honestly. I'm not seeing any crazy kind of rock chips or anything up here. The engine sounds good. So, starting off strong, but let's start going around. If I do see anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. Kind of like this, except that's just dirt. Let's start going around. If there's anything that I can find, I'll be sure to show you. So tires on here are actually in great condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's awesome. Got the bars up top, always a good thing. Looks like it's a little bit in need of a bath, but you know, that's a pretty easy fix. We can do that for you. And then you have a little bit of scuffing right in here. So it's not really catching my finger, so it's not quite a scratch, more of a scuff. But nonetheless, good to know, good to know. And then you got one more small scratch right up in here. Looks like it goes down to there as well. All in all, not bad at all. So I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10 for the exterior. Let's hop inside and see what we can find in there. So, first things first, we gotta see if there's any warning lights or anything stupid. So up here, cycling through real quick. Pretty straightforward, pretty awesome. So you got one warning light, which is my seatbelt, which is correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. So other than that, everything up there is very straightforward. As far as interior features go, I imagine you're probably already pretty familiar, but we'll still press buttons real quick. So you have your heated seats down here. Very nice. We like heated seats. You also have your X mode, which is really freaking cool. So we like that. I'll show you up here, X mode. Anyway, so over here you have your blind spot monitor. You can have a memory height for your trunk if you want it higher or lower. You also have the cruise control up here. So plenty of fun things to play with, as well as just your basic controls up on this side. So windows roll up and down, down and up. So that's pretty solid. You're gonna have a couple plugins down here, as well as a little extra space, and you will have the same thing right down in here. Let's make sure your audio's working. Okay. There we go. Wow, okay, you actually have really good speakers in here. What is this? It's a Harman. Oh, okay, that tracks. You have really good speakers. Your AC works great and is blowing cold, so that's awesome as well. Up top, you're going to have a big old sunroof, which is, you know, sunroofs don't like change lives. Like if you didn't have a sunroof, all would not be lost. But they're really cool. Like I really enjoy having them. They're just fun. So as far as interior condition goes, it's really nice. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really anything. So looking fantastic in there. But we can go over features all day. For the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and that should be good for this video. So while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lot. This is maybe, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. So there's one of our guys. Hey. We also have cars over, there's another building over there, and then on the other side of the building, we're expanding, so we go down a ways over there. So we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33, almost 34 years now. Which isn't like super important to know, but I feel like when you're buying from out of state, it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with, you know? Anyway, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are, but regardless how much you know about vehicles, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything under here, you at least know what neglect looks like, and then sometimes what it sounds like. So sounding, this sounds great, just like a Subaru engine should. Look-wise, I'm not seeing any rust in any metal pieces. The battery's in good repair. I'm not seeing any acid buildup around there. So very, very nice. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Subaru.